Good morning, folks. By now, you've all seen the series, you've all seen the video, you've all seen the intro video. Let's eat while we discuss topics of today's century with biblical aspects. So let's eat. Okay, so I was going to read from this note in the intro video. However, you all know what happens. I introduce a new series and I go in a long spiel and I don't even get to the point until it's time to get to the point. So let's get to this point. Christianity is steps to straight through faith. As a brand new member in whom is studying the industry, and someone who is completely Christian, they really do take advantage of you because of your lack of knowledge in and to the industry. So I studied the industry and I've become well informed 4 years later, and I'm still studying because there's still different ways to grow and to get knowledge in the form of the industry itself. Okay? How have I avoided being taken advantage of this far from those within the satanic community? First of all, I get my information before I fulfill any orders. I don't just make an order when someone requests it. I ask about the person's lifestyle and how they use the product in order to make sure that it adheres to who I am as a person when they request the order that they are requesting before I make the order fulfillment for a Walmart field store or any field store thereof. Okay? So, first of all, I listen. When they say don't enter that place, don't. There are certain churches that are must as churches. Don't go in them because they dwell in satanic practices. They do. They just mask themselves as a church. However, on the inside of the building, it is not a place where the mask that they put on the public building is being practiced. Okay, so we've had a lot of fake Beyoncés out there, right? Like I said in a previous video, I'm 44 years old this year, 2024, and I haven't performed yet, okay? And my name is Beyonce Giselle Knowles, okay? I haven't performed yet, but there have been so many other so called fake performances out there in the past that so many have believed that the real Beyonce doesn't exist. However, let me ask y'all this question. How does one pretend to be who they are not if someone doesn't truthfully exist? Because if the real Beyonce doesn't exist, there wouldn't be any Beyonce music out there for y'all to listen to. And for you all to say, oh, gee, I can do it better than you. That's not possible. But what you've all done is you've basically brainwashed yourself to say, we murdered the real Beyonce from ever being able to do anything, including writing music. I'm still writing. I'm still writing. I just haven't performed the music in a physical setting yet. But I'm still writing the music because there's a lot out here that needs to flow out there And I'm still getting money and I'm still getting paid. Even though I haven't physically performed yet, that's not where the bulk of my money comes from. The performance is not my money. The performance is a stress relief factor. It is not my money. My money comes from everyday life working. Working at Walmart distribution. Okay? Working at Walmart distribution is where my everyday life money comes from. The performance for me after that is I've already done the job. I need a break. I need to relax my body. I need to go on a vacation. So my music takes me on a vacation. However, the stage is added to that to say, okay, thank you for allowing me to visit. And here is a little freebie from me, as in an entire sound coming from my mouth to say, I've been here. There's a song that I've written that's about to be released, and I'm going to give you a little a cappella version of the song. I was here, I lived, I loved, I did, I've done, I was here. I did everything that I wanted, and it was more than I thought it would be. I would leave my mark so everyone would know I was here. I lived each day until I died to know that I was someone in somebody's life. When I leave this world, I will leave no regrets. I will leave something to remember so they won't forget that I was here. So I've listen, when they say don't go there, don't go there. But I still study why I'm not supposed to go there because I want to make sure that the reason why I'm being told not to go there protects me as well as those who follow me. If you want to follow me, if I can't go there, you can't go there. If you want to be a part of the Sunday school that I started because people wanted it to continue, you can't go there. Otherwise, you'll be banned from entering my building and my Sunday school service. You can't go there. You can't go there. Otherwise, you will be banned from entering into my service. Trust me, if I can't go, you can't go. If you don't go in, they won't be able to stick any blame to you for you going in. Nothing that they have ever said about you to other people will ever be able to come forth into play that you were involved in stuff like that. And that's not what the song that I just sung has meant, by the way. It means that I did something that provided for even those who practice satanic worship. I did something and I provided, and I said, "Thank you, God, for giving me the life that you've given me." That's what I've said. Their own attacks, and because you haven't been in the physical building yourself, they discipline their own for blaming you without having a reason to attack you. So, a lot of people have been getting a lot of discipline lately. That's because they're blaming me for something that one of their own did, right? And because I've been respectful enough not to go somewhere where I'm not supposed to go, they try to pass that blame on me because I haven't been there yet. And I want to make sure that I have a positive memory as to who I am and not a negative one as they are trying to leave out there in regards to who I am. They're trying to leave a negative memory about me by pretending to be me as Beyonce or as Sierra. Okay? And the fact of the matter is, when you say that I was there, I wasn't there because my lifestyle requires me to be somewhere else all the time. Not ever where someone has always tried to say that I am when I'm not there. Now, right now, there's a Buddhist temple in China, and someone who does YouTube videos is trying to say that I'm there currently on today's date of January 19th, 2024, at this current time of 9:48 a.m. North American timing, that I'm at the Buddhist temple in China. First of all, China is what, 7 hours difference from us? So it's 9:48 a.m. heading into 10 a.m. right now. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. It's 3:48 p.m. in China. First of all, your timing doesn't match to say that I'm at the Buddhist temple. So you're the one who would be appropriating all charges for entering that Buddhist temple in China. The timing doesn't match. Your physical body action doesn't match because I'm here filming this video right now and you're there at the Buddhist temple when I'm filming a video in my home, not outside. Here's the other thing. Right now, it's spring in China, not winter. It's winter in Canada. So several different factors are not falling into place when you're trying to tell people that I'm out there at a Buddhist temple in China when I'm not there. Anyways, let me read that again. Their own attack their own attacks you, and because you haven't been in the physical building yourself, they discipline their own for blaming you without having a reason to attack you. If you are still being called on by those who want to be, it means they have come to trust you and they are now calling for help. But be careful in whom you get the call from. Not everyone is calling you for the right reasons. Know how to weed out who's making the phone call just to get, gee, I spoke to the real Beyonce, by asking for a vocal to say that I spoke to the FDA. And then when I ask you that you have to mention that you want to hear the book. Oh, all of a sudden, I can say nothing. I don't know nothing. I can do nothing about that. I don't know. I don't want to know the conversation that you had with the. I don't want to know that at all. No, no. Yeah, yeah. That's what I thought. Be careful in regards to those phone calls. The help comes because you haven't entered an entity that could destroy you and your integrity. Yes, Christians are looked down on as very weak and a possibility to either, well, be marred or end up dead. But one of the strongest steps for a Christian is to stay away. The stay away prospect for a Christian is don't get involved. Stay inside. Stay home. Stay home. The invite might look good. Let me share with you something. You've been invited somewhere, right? But if someone invites you somewhere and they're telling you, someone who doesn't have a car and doesn't know the area in where you are being invited to, that you have to go by yourself instead of picking you up from your home in order to show you where to go and guide you where to go the next time they want to see you in their home. What's the danger behind that invite? And on top of that, you don't have the bus fare money to go. You don't. But they're still pushing you to say that they want you to come. You don't have the bus fare money, but yet they're still pushing you to say they need you to come. And then you don't go because finally you worked your way out of it. You don't know how, but you worked your way out. Even sometimes telling a little white lie works your way out of it. Can't can't you call your mom and ask your mom to drop? No, no, no. Be careful with the invites that you get. You do not know what's pushing that invite, and you do not know how they're going to hurt you after for accepting that invite. You don't know. Be careful. Be careful. Be very, very careful about certain invites. Now, if I can get a pickup and if I can get a drop off, then that's an invite that I can definitely go to. That's an invite. That's an invite. And I've been there too. I've been, all I had to do was meet my friend halfway because the invite happened on a Sunday. Guess what? I'm already halfway there. I'm in that first spot of pickup. So the invite day arrives. Hmm. I'm there in the building. Guess what? I'm ready to leave. You ready? I'm ready to leave. Okay, cool. Let's go. Let's go. Now, because that person has picked me up and I've met them halfway, I don't have the gas fare money to give to this person physically in my hand. So I say, is there anything that I can do to help pre-prep? Because I don't have the physical gas fare to give to you right now. So what can I do to get physically involved in order to help to say thank you for And that's how I operate, and that's also my Quran thinking aspect. That's how I think as a Jew. You don't have the physical cash, offer help somewhere else in order to pay the person back that has done a duty for you that cost money. Anyways, with that being said, that is it for this part two in the straight through faith series. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.